We'll begin with accounts of which one? Non-profit organizations. Before we begin or continue, what are non-profit organizations? Organizations, the objective is not to earn profit, not to earn profit. Okay. So they exist for service motive, not rendering services. Rendering services is different from service motive. Chartered accountants, doctors, lawyers render services, but that is for profit motive. This non-profit organization exists to render services, not for profit, charitable purposes. Charitable purposes. There are different types of non-profit organization. Type 1, you will find contributories. Who will contribute money in type 1? X group. Who will get the benefit? Some other group. Donations, contributions, etc. will be received from one group. Benefit will go to some other group. The contributories will not take benefit. You donate money, you will not take benefit. You give money, you will not take benefit. Some other people will get the benefit. Orphanages, old age homes, children's homes, self-help groups, and groups which are involved in promotion of art, culture, or groups which are involved in, for example, for the purpose of social causes, promoting education and other things. Okay, contributories will be different, beneficiaries will be what? Different. Type 2. Contributories will take benefit. People who contribute money will enjoy the benefit. யாரு contribute பண்றாங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு தான் benefit போகும். For example, golf club. Who will contribute money? Members. Who can play? Only the members. Rifle club. Certain sports clubs. Okay. Contributions will be made by the group of people, but benefit will go to what? Same group. Your apartments owners association. You contribute money for maintenance, security, etc. And the benefit will be applied for those people who are living over there. The purpose is not to make profit, purpose is to render services only to members. If you look at the first type organization, more donations will be there. No subscription will be there. Membership fees will be more. Okay, we call it as subscriptions. And minimum donation will be there. Okay, type 2, more members will be there. Members will contribute in the form of membership fees and subscription. Some minimum amount of donation here and there it will be there. That is type 2. Type 3, they will get contributions. They will get which one? Contribution, and also will run business. Okay, contributions will be in the form of membership fees, subscriptions, or donations. They also run which one? Business. Benefits will be given to some other people. There are a lot of organizations like this. For example, a brand of LED lights that is there in Jammu and Kashmir. Anson Lights in Solomon. The brand is called as Anson Lights. LED bulbs, lights they manufacture. They sell it across the world. They run a business. But the profit is not taken to anyone's private pocket. The profit is given to group of people. Like people who are affected by terrorism. They build houses and give. They spend money for education. They spend money for communal harmony. Anamari. Clear? So they run business for profit. Yes. But the profit is applied for welfare of group. And that Anson Trust also get donations. They also get which one? Donation. Both are applied for the welfare of people. Okay. So if you work out, you will prepare income and expenditure account. First type, you will prepare which account? Income and expenditure account to find out surplus or deficit. Second, also you will prepare which account? Income and expenditure account. Third, you will prepare a trading account. For the business activity, you will prepare which account? Bar trading account, restaurant trading account, the trading account prepare. The profit will be transferred to which account? Income and expenditure account. At the end of the thing, we find out which one? Surplus or deficit. Clear? Type 1 or type 2 or type 3, we prepare income and expenditure account at the end. At the end, we find out which one? Surplus or deficit. Sir, why should I understand this? Only then you will be able to solve exam problems easily. Clear? Donation is an income. General donation is an income. General membership fee, subscription, etc. are what? Income. Donations are income. That will be taken to income and expenditure account. If they run the business also, you prepare a trading account, that profit will be transferred to which account? Income and expenditure account. How to run? Form of running. Form of running NPO. என்ன லீகல் ஃபார்ம்ல ரன் பண்ணுவீங்க? இந்த டைப் 1, டைப் 2, டைப் 3 இருக்கு இல்லையா? எந்த ஃபார்ம்ல வேணாலும் ரன் பண்ணலாம். ட்ரஸ்டா ரன் பண்ணலாம், சொசைட்டியா ரன் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, ட்ரஸ்ட் ரெஜிஸ்டர்ட் அண்டர் த ட்ரஸ்ட் ஆக்ட். ஓகே, சொசைட்டி ரெஜிஸ்டர்ட் அண்டர் த சொசைட்டி ரெஜிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் ஆக்ட். லைக் மில்க் ப்ரொடியூசர்ஸ் கோஆபரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டி. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஒரு காலேஜ் இருக்கு மட்டி நகர்ல, ஷாஷுன் ஜெயின் காலேஜ், ட்ரிபிள் எஸ் எஜுகேஷனல் சொசைட்டி. தட் இஸ் நாட் அ ட்ரஸ்ட், சொசைட்டியில் ரன் பண்ணுவாங்க அந்த மாதிரி. Then you can register a company for charitable purpose. Companies actually ஒரு company வேணா register பண்ணிக்கலாம், but the company's money will not be taken by shareholders. Company money will be applied for the purpose and the providing benefits to the people, providing benefits to what people அந்த மாதிரி. You can run a company for which one? Charitable purpose. You can run in any form. In the type 1, type 2, type 3 ki type 1, type 2 or type 3, you can run in the form of which one? Trust or society or company for which one? Charitable purpose. Now, let us analyze receipts and payments. Receipts irukku, revenue receipts irukkalam, capital receipts irukkalam. Revenue receipts na we will take it to which account? Income and expenditure account. Capital receipts we will take it to balance sheet. Capital receipts we will take it to balance sheet or adjust in balance sheet. Number 1, donations. Donations la general donations irukkalam. General donation like rice, cash, etc. for orphanage, etc. that will be taken as what? Income. General donations will be taken as income. Okay. Specific donations like building fund, endowment fund, and the maranda, it will be taken to what? Capital item. It will be taken to the specific fund. Abdilana, it will be added to capital fund. Added to capital fund. Okay. What about legacies? Legacies na properties transferred through will. Will எழுதி, after death of a person, property comes to the trust. That will be taken to what? Capital risk. That will be added to capital fund. That will be added to which one? Capital fund. Clear? General donations are taken as income. General donations are taken as income. Any other specific donations, etc., that will be taken as which item? A capital item. Any other specific donations are taken as which items? Capital items. So this is about treatment of donations. Then second, some problem they call it as membership fee or subscription. This they will pay it every year. This they will pay it every year. There are two types. One is called as life membership fees or life subscription. Is it income? One time visit, lifetime benefit to the member. It will be added to capital fund. It will be added to capital fund. What about annual membership? We will take it as what? Income on accrual basis. Accrual basis na current year income only we will take it. Current year income only will take it on or what basis? Accrual basis. Add outstanding, less outstanding in the beginning, adala adjust panni we will take it on accrual basis. Annual membership or you can call it as annual subscription. Okay. What about entry fees or joining fee? You golf club join பண்ணலாம்ல. Join பண்ணும்போது you have to pay heavy fees. For example, there is a Weissman club, Gymkhana club அந்த மாதிரிலாம் இருக்கலாம், மவுண்ட் ரோட்ல பார்க்கலாம் நீங்க. Okay, to join us every year நீங்க membership pay பண்ணணும். To join you have to pay heavy fees. To join you have to pay heavy fees. For example, golf club இப்போ நீங்க போய் join பண்ணா the joining fees will be 2 crores. Joining fees will be 2 crore. Annually, apart from that, you have to pay 20 lakhs. Every year 20 lakhs you pay பண்ணணும். Joining fees எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணணும்? 2 crore pay பண்ணணும். In the 2 crore another capital receipt. It is a capital receipt. It will be added to capital fund because it is received one time, not a recurring item. Lifetime benefit is given, so it will be added to what? Capital fund. Apart from that, every year membership fees pay பண்றாங்களே, that will be taken as which one? Income. That will be taken as income. What about entry fee for sports, concerts, seminars, workshops, etc. The seminar, workshop, annual day celebration, sports day celebration, Diwali celebration, that will be taken as income on what basis? Accrual basis. For example, இது capital fund. அதான் added to capital fund. Entrance fees, joining fees, etc. will be added to capital fund. இது வந்து entry fee. புரிஞ்சுக்கங்க. Entrance fees na to join the club whatever you pay. Entry fee na, for example, ஒரு sports event நடக்குது. அது வந்து ஃப்ரீயா தர மாட்டாங்க. யூ டு பே சம் டிக்கெட். மெம்பர்ஸ்னா கம்மி ரேட்ல தருவாங்க, நான் மெம்பர்ஸ் ஹை ரேட்ல தருவாங்க. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் டிஎன்சிஏ மெம்பர்ஸ்க்கு அந்த டிக்கெட்ஸ் அந்த ரேட்ல தருவாங்க, 500 rupees அப்படி தருவாங்க. இது நான் மெம்பர்ஸ்னா 1000 rupees தருவாங்க. தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் என்ட்ரி ஃபீ ஃபார் விச் ஒன்? அந்த ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ஈவெண்ட், அந்த கான்சர்ட், அந்த செமினார், அந்த ஒர்க் ஷாப், அந்த மாதிரி சிம்போசியம், அந்த மாதிரி. அது என்னது? இன்கம். ஏன்னா அது ஷார்ட் டேர்ம் பெனிஃபிட். இது ஃபீஸ் வாங்குறோம், சர்வீஸ் சென்டர் பண்றோம், முடிஞ்சது. ஸோ இட் வில் பி டேக்கன் அஸ் விச் ஒன்? Income. On what basis? Accrual basis. So donations and membership fees, what will be taken as income? General donation will be taken as income. Every year membership will be taken as income. Entry fee for sports and concerts will be taken as income. Other types of receipts. Where are the types of receipts? Where are the types of receipts? Rent received, interest received, dividend received, higher charges, higher of lecture hall and the mari. All these will be taken as what? Income. Income on accrual basis we will take it. Okay. It can be for seminars. Okay. That already we had seen. Entry fees for sports, etc. will be taken as income. Okay. Any profit from trading activity, profit from bar, restaurant, etc. For example, Nansen LED lights are clear. The sale put you on the profit, that will be taken as what? Income on what basis? Accrual basis. Then, what about sale of fixed assets? Like land, building, investment. That will be adjusted in balance sheet. Adjusted in balance sheet. And the asset value oda adjust pannidum. What about sale of scrap? Like old newspaper. Sale of scrap, it will be taken as what? Income. It will be taken as income. Sale of scrap will be taken as income. So income and expenditure account la or trust run man enna income varum? General donations, every year membership fees, entry fees for sports, concerts, etc. and rent receipt, interest, dividend receipt, sale of scrap, etc. will be taken as what? Income. So we analyzed which side? We analyzed which side? Receipt side. We analyzed which side? Receipt side. Now, payment side. Receipts and payment is nothing but cash book. Receipts and payments account is nothing but which one? Cash book mari. Income and expenditure account is like P&L account mari. From receipts and payments, we are going to prepare what? Income and expenditure. Or club or non-profit organization la enna payment irukku. Routine recurring expenses, salary, rent, printing and stationery, electricity, postage. Okay. Maybe consumables. Consumables na the medicine consumed, the bed sheet consumed and the mari. Consumables. Okay. Depreciation. Loss on sale of assets. Loss on sale of assets. And other operating expenses. They will be taken as expenses in P&L account. Expenses in which account? Profit and loss account. We call it as any routine recurring expenses that will be taken as expenses in P&L. Okay. Capital expenditures. Example of capital expenditures: purchase of land, building, investment, fixed assets, that will be taken as what? Asset in the balance sheet. Suppose purchase of sports goods, purchase of sports goods. நீங்க sports goods purchase பண்ணா அது expense. What do you mean by sports goods? What do you mean by sports goods? Bat, ball, kit, அந்த மாதிரிலாம் purchase பண்ணா it's called as what? Expenses. இதே purchase of sports equipments na, it will be taken as an asset in the balance sheet. It will be taken as an asset in the balance sheet. So capital expenditures are recorded as which one? Assets in the balance sheet. Revenue expenditures are charged in P&L account. Revenue expenses are charged in P&L account. This is about from receipts and payments account, like a cash book that will be there. From the receipts and payments account, we prepare which account? We prepare which account? Income and expenditure account and a balance sheet. Okay, so we analyzed it. Now, what to learn further? What to learn further? In the examination question, they can ask you, okay, donation received for construction of building, rupees 5 lakh, 4 lakhs. Sometimes the journal entry kepa, sometimes in kepa. Donation is received. Is it a general donation? Is it a general donation or specific donation? Specific donation. What to do with specific donation? Simple. It will be credited to building fund. It will be credited to building fund. Simple. That is, don't take it to P&L account. Don't take it to income and expenditure. It is not your income. It is a specific donation. Take it to which account? Building fund account. Should not be taken to income and expenditure. Okay. After completion of building, the above will be while receiving donation, we will take it to building fund. Once the building is completed now, okay, from building fund it will be transferred to general capital fund. It will be added to which fund? Capital fund. 1 minute. So your textbook. Receipts and payments account I have given. The meaning, income and expenditure account is given. If special fund is used to meet an expense, special fund to bank, then the balance in special fund will be transferred to which fund? Capital fund. Bank account data to donation for building fund. Building account data to which account? Bank account. Once the building is completed, building fund will be transferred to which account? Capital fund. Receive பண்ணும்போது building fundல credit பண்ணுவோம். And the building construct பண்ணி complete பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா we'll transfer to which fund? Capital fund. We'll transfer to capital fund. That is what I've given here. While receiving the donation, it will be taken to which fund? Building fund. After the completion of construction, it will be transferred to which fund? Capital fund. Next. Subscription. What is it? Subscription is an income or expense for the trust. Income. It will be taken on accrual basis. Two methods work பண்ணலாம். One is take subscription receive. Take subscription receive. That is received during the year. Add outstanding at the end of the year. Outstanding at the end of the year means receivable at the end of the year. Receivable at the end of the year. You will add it. Less outstanding at the beginning of the year. This is nothing but advance receipt. Sorry. Receivable at the beginning of the year. Receivable at the beginning of the year. ஏன்னா A minus பண்றோம். This belongs to which year? Last year. Add. Advance at the beginning of the year. Advance at the beginning of the year. We will add. Why? Because it belongs to which year? Current year. It belongs to which year? Current year. Less advance at the end of the year. Why? Because this is receipt in advance for which year? Next year. This is receipt in advance for next year. If you do this, you will get what? Subscription income. You will get which one? Subscription income. This outstanding is also called as accrued nu solluvaanga. Outstanding nu solluvaanga. Otherwise enna solluvaanga? Accrued at the end of the year nu solluvaanga. Accrued at the end of the year. You will add. And this belongs to which year? Current year. Outstanding otherwise can be called as accrued or receivable at the beginning. Receivable at the beginning of the year minus pandrom. It belongs to which year? Last year. Advance received at the beginning of the year belongs to current year, we add it. Advance at the end of the year belongs to next year, we eliminate it. We get which income? Subscription income. Okay. Based on this, they can ask you any question. They will give you income, ask you to find out receipt and the madri. Or sometimes receipt கொடுத்துட்டு they will ask you to find out what? Subscription income and the மாதிரி கேட்கலாம். Look at this question number 1. 31st December na last year la subscription arrear எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? Arrear na accrued 16,000 இருக்கு. Advance எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 4,000. During the year, club has received a subscription 2,08,000. In this 10,400 related to 2015 and artham. Next year. We are in 2014. As per the question, we are in 2014. In the 10,400 received for 2015, now what is the meaning? That is received for which year? Next year. That is received for next year. At the end of the year, 4 members have not paid subscription at the rate of what? 1,600 per person. Account கேட்க முடியாது. They will ask you to find out, calculate which one? Subscription income. Okay. What is received? What is received பாருங்க? 2,08,000 received. Don't copy this. Okay. You can check your textbook also for the solution. Outstanding at the end of the year. Outstanding at the end of the year. எவ்வளவு members pay பண்ணல? 4 members have not paid subscription at the rate of 1,600. 4 members into 1,600. Outstanding at the end of the year. 6,400. Outstanding at the beginning of the year. Receivable at the beginning of the year. The arrears at the beginning of the year. Arrears at the beginning of the year. 16,000. This belongs to which year? This belongs to which year? Last year. So eliminate 16,000. Eliminate 16,000. Advance at the beginning of the year. What is advance at the beginning of the year? 4,000. This belongs to current year. You will add it. Minus advance at the end of the year. 10,000 related to the next year. 10,000 related to the next year. அது current year income கிடையாது. Minus பண்ணீங்க. எவ்வளோ? 10,400. Adjust பண்ணா you will get subscription income. 1,92,000 is the income. This will be taken to which account? Income and expenditure account. You will record 1,92,000 as income. This is for question number 1. I repeat, subscription receipt கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Outstanding at the end of the year is nothing but how many members not paid subscription for current year? 4 members into 1,600. Minus outstanding at the beginning கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Arrears 16,000 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Add advance at the beginning. Add பண்றோம். This belongs to current year. Clear கொடுத்திருக்காங்க 4,000. Minus advance at the end of the year. 10,400 is given to us. So income is how much? 1,92,000. In the model question, definitely our question in the exam. Look at the second question. 2013-14 we received how much? 2,000 SWOT subscriptions. 2000 received towards subscription. Then current year unpaid amount at the beginning of the current year unpaid கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Then current year unpaid on 1/4/2013 at the beginning of the year unpaid amount கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Outstanding at the beginning of the year எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 300 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Then subscription paid in advance at the end of the year. Subscription paid at the at the beginning of the year. 2013 at the beginning of the year தானே. எவ்வளவு subscription paid in advance at the beginning of the year? 50. Subscription paid in advance at the beginning of the year 50. Then at the end of the year advance subscription எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்கா? At the end of the year advance subscription how much is given? 40. I repeat, what is subscription received? 2000. Outstanding at the beginning of the year எவ்வளவு இருக்குங்க? 200. Outstanding at the beginning of the year 200. 200 minus 200. Okay. Then this is paid in advance at the beginning of the year. Paid in advance at the beginning of the year 50. At the end of the year advance is 40. Eliminate end of the year advance because it belongs to next year. Then current year unpaid amount. Current year unpaid amount is nothing but current year receivable. Current year receivable how much? 90 we will include it. Current year receivable 90 we will include it. This is current year outstanding. This is last year outstanding. This is outstanding at the beginning. This is outstanding at the end. If we do that, you will get which one? Income for the year. 1900 is the income for the year. I repeat. What is received for the year? What is received for the year? 2000 received பண்ணிருக்கோம். In the 200 unpaid at the beginning of the year, that is outstanding at the beginning of the year, eliminate பண்ணுவோம். That belongs to which year? Last year. Then this 50 is advance at the beginning of the year. Advance at the beginning of the year belongs to current year, we will add it. Advance at the end of the year belongs to next year, we eliminate. Next year we eliminate. Current year unpaid amount we have to include. Receivable for the current year 19. Income is how much? 1900. Income is how much? 1900. Okay. இந்த மாதிரி calculate the closing bank balance இந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது क्वेश्चन கொடுத்திருந்தானா என்ன பண்ணுங்க சார்? ரொம்ப சிம்பிள். ரிசிப்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஆட் பண்ணுங்க, பேமெண்ட் எல்லாம் மைனஸ் பண்ணுங்க, க்ளோசிங் பேலன்ஸ் வந்து. ஓகே. கேஷ் இன் ஹேண்ட் ஓப்பனிங் பேலன்ஸ் பிளஸ் பேங்க் பேலன்ஸ் பிளஸ் சப்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் ரிசீவ்ட் பிளஸ் டொனேஷன் ரிசீவ்ட் பிளஸ் ஃபர்னிச்சர் பர்ச்சேஸ்ட் மைனஸ் ஜெனரல் எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் மைனஸ் போஸ்டேஜ் மைனஸ் ஸ்டேஷனரி மைனஸ் லாக்கர் ரெண்ட் ரிசீவ்ட் பிளஸ் ஆஃபீஸ் எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் மைனஸ் க்ளோசிங் பேங்க் பேலன்ஸ் மைனஸ் பண்ணிட்டா balancing for will be bank balance. Balancing for will be which one? Bank balance. Do it. Now, this ledger la put time waste panna. Receipts and payments. Add up all the receipts minus all the payments. You will get which one? Closing bank balance. How much?
3,800.
3,800. Check your answers. Done. Let us go for the multiple choice question. Try to solve the first 6 questions. Just look at the display. Just consider your answer, please. First one. Endowment receipt.
Capital receipt.
Only general donation will be taken as revenue receipt. Endowment fund receipts are Capital receipt. Which one of the following is not prepared by non-profit organization? Not
Profit and loss account.
profit and loss. Legacy na property that is transferred by will. ஒருத்தர் will எழுதி வச்சு அந்த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் ஆச்சுன்னா அதுக்கு பேர் என்னது லெகசி. லெகசி will be taken as capitalized item. It's a capital item. Donation received for a specific purpose is a donation received for a specific purpose will be taken as capital receipt. Capital receipt. Receipts and payments accounts of an organization, non-profit organization is like receipts and payments account, cash book. Receipts and payments account is nothing but cash book. Cash account is which account?
Real account.
Real. Then, non-profit organizations, capital of the non-profit organization is known as capital fund nu sollalam. We can tell what is the word we can use. Capital fund nu sollalam, appla accumulated fund nu sollalam. Funds accumulated over a period of time. Funds accumulated over a period of time. Next, seventh question. 1,500 was outstanding at the beginning of the year towards subscription. 10,000 is received during the year. 2,500 is still outstanding கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. அப்படியே அப்ளை பண்ணா question number 2. This is MCQ number 7. What is subscription receipt for the year? 10,000. Add outstanding at the end of the year. Outstanding at the end of the year, 2,500. Outstanding at the beginning of the year, outstanding at the beginning of the year, 1,500. No other items are given. So if you do that, you will get which one? 11,000. That is for question number 7. Answer is A. Next, a revenue expense which is having a separate fund available will be revenue expenditure ஒரு செப்பரேட் ஃபண்ட் மெயின்டைன் பண்ண என்ன பண்ணுவீங்கன்னு கேட்குறேன். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், நம்ம ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்றோம், ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ஃபண்ட் ஒன்று மெயின்டைன் பண்றோம். The expenses of that fund will be adjusted with for sports fund. It will be debited to the separate fund. ஒரு separate fund மெயின்டைன் பண்ணா you spend the money, that expense will be charged to that fund account. Sale of old material. Sale of old material, sale of scrap. Sale of scrap will be taken to which account? Income and expenditure. Sale of scrap will be taken to income and expenditure. Then receipts and payment account is nothing but a cash book. Information will be taken from receipts and payments. Clear? Receipts, payments and all. Any donation received for a specific purpose is a capital receipt.
Capital receipt.
Read carefully. Question என்ன கேட்டிருக்கான்? The amount to be credited to income and expenditure account will be கேட்டிருக்கான். Income will be taken on accrual basis. Income will be taken on accrual basis. How many members are there? 1,200 members. Each have to pay a subscription of how much? 10 rupees means what is the income? 12,000 is the income. See, 1,200 members are there. 10 rupees they have to pay. What is income for the year? 12,000. Sir, there are arrears, current advance, doesn't matter. We know number of members. We know how much they have to pay. How much they have to pay is our income. Sir, what about other information? Ignore. Not required. Why to get confused? They ask you, do they ask you how much is received or how much is the income? Income கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Income na accrued. 1,200 into 10. That's
12,000.
Yes.
If receipt கேட்டிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா தான் நம்ம வந்துட்டு நம்ம ஃபார்மேட் படி போடணுமா சார்? இப்போ எவ்வளோ ரிசிப்ட் ஆயிருக்கும்னு கேட்டிருந்தாங்க.
இந்த ரெண்டுனா ரிசிப்ட். ரிசிப்ட் கேட்டிருந்தா 10,500 plus 800 என்ன ரிசீவ் பண்ணிருக்கோம். கரண்ட் இயர் ரிசீவ் பண்ணது, அட்வான்ஸ் ரிசீவ் பண்ணது ரிசிப்ட். current year plus advance receipt தான் receipt.
ஓகே சார்.
நம்ம கேட்டது வந்து இன்கம் கேட்டிருக்கோம். ஸோ 12,000.
இப்ப நம்ம போட்ட ஃபார்மேட் படி வந்துட்டு வர கொஸ்டின் தான் என்ன கொஸ்டினா இருக்கும் சார்? இந்த கொஸ்டின் இந்த இது படினா
இந்த மெம்பர்ஸே கொடுக்கலன்னா, இந்த 10 rupees கொடுக்கலன்னா அப்ப என்ன பண்ணிருப்பீங்க? current year received add and the arrears minus advance அந்த மாதிரி போட்டுரும். Income arising from a special fund will be credited to income from a special fund. அது ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ஃபண்டா இருக்கட்டும், என்டோமெண்ட் ஃபண்டா இருக்கட்டும், பில்டிங் ஃபண்டா இருக்கட்டும், அதுல இருந்து ஏதாவது இன்கம் வந்துச்சுன்னா ஃபண்ட் மெயின்டைன் பண்ணா அந்த ஃபண்டோட ஆட் பண்ணிப்போம். இன்கம் இருந்தா ஆட் பண்ணிப்போம், எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் இருந்தா டிடெக்ட் பண்ணிப்போம். நெக்ஸ்ட், income and expenditure showed a subscription of 10,000. The question is, they ask you to find out subscription received. நார்மலா என்ன கொடுத்திருப்பாங்க? இது கொடுத்துட்டு இது கேட்பாங்க, இன்கம் கேட்பாங்க. இப்போ this is given to us, this is asked. இப்போ ரிவர்ஸ் போகும்போது எல்லாமே ரிவர்ஸ் அவ்வளவுதான். We will see. What is income and expenditure account amount? 10,000 given. 10,000 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Then let us see. Subscription accrued at the beginning of the year எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்கா? 1,000. Subscription outstanding at the beginning of the year forward போகும்போது sorry outstanding at the beginning of the year forward போகும்போது என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? மைனஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க. -1,000 போடுவீங்க. Then at the end of the year எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 1,500. See, forward போகும்போது plus 1,500 minus 1,000 போட்டா அந்த 10,000 வரும். ரிவர்ஸ் போகும்போது என்ன பண்ணணும்? Do opposite. 10,000 plus 1,000 minus 1,500. 10,000 plus 1,000 minus 1,500. 9,500. You can verify your answer also. 9,500 plus 1,500 minus 1,000 will give us income. This is MCQ number 14. Received கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Okay, income is given to us. Add outstanding at the end minus outstanding at the beginning when we go forward. நம்ம reverse போறதுனால we do reverse working and find out the subscription received. What is the answer? 9,500. இந்த மாதிரி question repeatedly கேட்கறது. Which of the following item are shown in income and expenditure account? Only revenue nature which are received are illa. Items of revenue nature pertaining to the period of accounts. The accrual basis. Do we take received or accrued? Accrued. So in the current year can income other fill in the blanks question parallel. In the receipts and payments account, payments are recorded in which side? Credit side. Payments are recorded in credit side. Closing debit balance on the receipts and payments account is recorded as which one? Cash balance. Income and expenditure account is prepared on accrual basis, is nothing but mercantile basis. Debit balance in income and expenditure shows excess of expenditure over income. Debit side is more than the credit side. Now expenses அதிகமா இருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம். Income and expenditure matches all revenues and expenses, incomes and expenses for a particular year. Any amount received for endowment fund is a capital receipt. Endowment fund, for example, உங்க ஸ்கூல்ல பார்த்துக்கலாம், அந்த கேலண்டர்ல endowment fund price போட்டிருப்பாங்க. You can create an endowment fund. For 1 lakh கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா, school will deposit in a bank. They will not use that 1 lakh. From the deposit, they will get interest. That interest alone will be used for giving prices, etc. You give endowment fund, the school will deposit in a bank, fixed deposit. From the fixed deposit, they are earning interest. From the interest, they will give which one? The prices. So fund is a capital item. Interest received on special fund investment will be added to the special fund in the balance sheet. Subscription received in advance will be shown in balance sheet. Any income, any revenue expenditure related to special fund will be deducted from the special funds. Out of 5 lakhs collection from the building, 3 lakhs is invested, remaining is spent on the building. Income from investment is what? 20,000 கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. 5 lakh collect பண்ணா அதை ஆட் பண்ணிப்போம். 3 lakh இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம், மைனஸ் பண்ணிப்போம். இன்கம் எடுத்துப்போம், ஆட் பண்ணிப்போம். So 5 lakh plus 3 minus 3 lakh plus 20. What is the balance shown in the building fund in the balance sheet? But தப்பா கொடுத்துருக்கோம், 220 times. Okay, go through the true or false question and which one? Match the following question. Then some additional question let us do for practice. Some additional questions let us do for practice. Shall we? Listen to it. This is the question. You are going to try now. Try பண்ணுங்க. I request you to try. The question is calculate income. Try பண்ணுங்க. Income. Receipt is given. Income you have to find. Outstanding na receivable na. Receivable is nothing but outstanding. Outstanding. Receivable is nothing but outstanding at the end of the year you have to add. Minus outstanding at the beginning of the year you have to reduce. Advance at the beginning of the year you have to add. Advance at the end of the year you have to minus. You will get income. Okay. இந்த மாதிரி questions கேட்கலாம். Sometimes they will tell you இதே மாதிரி ஒரு டேட்டா கொடுத்துட்டு same kind of a data they may give you subscription income 5,40,000 கொடுத்துட்டு they may give you some other data like 25,000 15,000. இங்க என்ன கேட்கலாம்? Calculate subscription receipt. Calculate subscription receipt.
540.
What is given to us? Income is given to us. This is given to us. Outstanding at the end. Outstanding at the end. Forward போகும்போது add பண்ணுவோம், minus பண்ணுவோம், add பண்ணுவோம், minus பண்ணுவோம். போகும்போது எல்லாமே reverse. 5,40,000 ஓட என்ன பண்ணணும்? 5,40,000 advance at the end of the year. Forward போனா minus பண்ணுவோம், reverse பண்ணும்போது plus 8,000 minus 12,000 plus 25,000 minus 15,000 எல்லாமே reverse போட்டீங்கன்னா you will get how much? Income for the receipt for the year. They ask you receipt for the year. Earlier it was income for the year. இந்த மாதிரி क्वेश्चनல கண்டிப்பா ஒரு क्वेश्चन உங்களுக்கு எக்ஸாம் வரும். Any doubt in these? Okay. Sometimes they will give you this. sports goods purchase 25,000, opening stock of sports goods given, closing stock of sports goods கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. They will ask you to find out amount to be debited to which account? Income and expenditure account. Will you debit purchases? No. Consumption will debit. Consumption will be taken as what? Expenses. What is consumption? Consumption is nothing but opening stock of sports goods plus purchases of sports goods minus closing stock of sports goods. So opening stock 1200 plus purchase of 25,000 minus 2,400. Consumption is the expense. Consumption is the expense. That is the amount to be debited to P&L. 23,800 will be the expense that is debited to which account? P&L account. In the Mari questions கேட்கலாம். Okay. Sometimes they can ask you இப்போ என்ன பண்ணீங்க பார் ட்ரேடிங் அக்கௌண்ட் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணுங்க ப்ரிப்பேர் பார் ட்ரேடிங் அக்கௌண்ட் டு ஓப்பனிங் ஸ்டாக் பார்ல ஓப்பனிங் ஸ்டாக் எவ்வளோ இருக்கு 25,000 டு பர்ச்சேசஸ் 2,40,000 பை சேல்ஸ் எவ்வளோ 4,50,000 பை க்ளோசிங் ஸ்டாக் எவ்வளோ இருக்கு 48,000. Sales is 4,50,000. Closing stock is how much? 48,000. The tally panna, profit will come. That will be transferred to income and expenditure. Here, add up the credit minus the debit. This profit 2,33,000 will be transferred to which account? It will be transferred to income and expenditure. The amount will be credited to income and expenditure. This may be bar trading, restaurant trading. It can be any income from the trading activity. That will be the income for the non-profit organization. Income for the non-profit organization. This can be for sports goods, medicines, consumable stores, anything. It can be for sports goods, medicines or which one? எது வேணாலும் இருக்கலாம். Consumable stores எது வேணாலும் இருக்கலாம். அதே மாதிரி this can be bar trading, restaurant trading அந்த மாதிரி. So you can transfer the profit to which account? Income and expenditure. Okay. This can be for furniture, land and building, plant and machinery, everyone else. The question will be like, number question. Look at this question. Furniture, opening balance, closing balance கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. During the year, 30,000 furniture was purchased. Depreciation எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 12,000. Some furniture were sold for 6,000. Calculate profit or loss. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Opening balance எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? Furniture. Ledger-ஆவும் போடலாம், statement-ஆவும் போடலாம். Add purchase of furniture எவ்வளவு பண்ணிருக்கோம்? 20,000, 30,000, 30,000. Less depreciation 12,000. Wait பண்ணுங்க. 6,000 கிடையாது. 6,000 is sale value. It should have been the closing balance. It should have been the closing balance. Sale பண்ணாம இருந்தா it should have been the closing balance. 43,000 இருக்கணும். But what is the closing balance given? 42,000. 42,000 given. Closing balance given is 42,000. Appo balance is book value of furniture sold. What is the difference? 1,000. It is sold for and book values 1,000 means profit. What is the profit? 5,000. This profit on sale will be credited to income and expenditure. Profit on sale will be credited to which account? Income and expenditure. Okay, like this, multiple choice questions can be tested in the exam. So we revised the concepts. We revised which one? Additional questions as well as which one? The additional multiple choice questions that are possible in the exam. So for non-profit organization, what you should do is simple, revise your regular classroom notes, regular classroom material, whatever you have done, plus whatever we have done in the classroom is from your ICMA material only, and of course, plus this additional questions. Then you can go through. With this, non-profit organization is over. So today we would have done around maybe about 100 MCQs, total 100 MCQs you would have done. Final accounts and NPO put together. Okay, from this you can expect minimum around 15 questions in the exam. From this 100 questions, you can expect around what? 15 questions in the exams. Done now? So that's it. Now, you will have a doubt. Sir, should I have to go through the more lengthy answer questions go through Pandama? Maybe there are short answer questions you can go through. The more subscription account just receipts and payments and the more method. But I have to go through all these lengthy problems. No. There's no chance of asking, prepare full income and expenditure account and find out surplus. The model questions are not possible. Okay. So whatever we have done in the class, if you are thorough in that, it is more than sufficient for your exam.